You're not imagining it. Something immense is approaching. Heaven has already whispered your name into the winds of change. That last decision you made, the one you thought was small, it wasn't. It opened a spiritual gate. You were seen. Your name echoed through the hearts of angels. Now, get ready. You're about to receive news so powerful, it will shake your soul awake. You won't be able to ignore the signs anymore. God says, this is the ripple you started, now it's returning like thunder. Lately, you've felt strange, restless, emotional for no reason. That's not a coincidence. It's alignment. It's destiny clearing its throat. Because what's coming won't just surprise you, it will awaken something you buried deep within. You're being tested in silence. Every tear, every unseen effort, every quiet prayer. Heaven witnessed it all. Angels gathered around you and whispered, asterisk, this one is close. Asterisk. Then it happened. A conversation. A message. A walk-away moment. It triggered a divine shift, not punishment, but revelation. Because of that shift, locked doors are about to open. A message sealed in spirit is being handed to you. Not to overwhelm you, but to set you free. This news will answer questions you thought time had buried. It all comes back to what you let go of. What you chose. What you decided was finally enough. Brace your heart, not in fear, but in faith. You're not being broken. You're being delivered. What's coming will make your hands tremble, not with weakness, but awe. It's going to explain everything. The rejection. The closed doors. The love that left without closure. And it's all connected. Someone unexpected will speak your name. A message will arrive and make you sit down to catch your breath. This isn't random. That final yes or no you made, it triggered a divine ripple. Heaven's been rearranging things ever since. Now, the wave is reaching your shore. There was a divine meeting, and you were the topic. God asked the angels for their report. And they said, asterisk, they passed the hidden test. Asterisk. You didn't know you were being watched so closely. But you were. Your strength in silence. Your refusal to go back to the cycle. Your quiet mercy. It moved heaven. Now you're going to hear something that will shock the people around you. But not your soul. Because deep down, you always knew something unseen was at work. You felt it. You just couldn't prove it. But now, the proof is coming, and it will be undeniable. It might arrive in a text, a headline, a confession. But it won't just change your week. It will change your position. You've been hidden for so long, it felt normal. But your last decision ended the hiding. Heaven has folded up the blueprint of delay and unrolled the scroll of divine announcement. Some people will be stunned when your name surfaces, because you're not who you were last year. That pain shaped you. That silence refined you. And now, what's coming is your confirmation. What looked like the end was actually your resurrection. You're not rising alone. You're being lifted by a force that never gave up on you. Heaven waited for this moment. Your last act may have seemed small, but it triggered a miracle-sized result. And the message that's coming? You won't be able to unhear it. Maybe something happened recently. A mistake, a goodbye, an emotional outburst. But that wasn't failure. It was a divine turning point. Angels said, asterisk, now it begins. Asterisk. And they meant it. The one who forgot you, they've been carrying your name. The one who dismissed you, they're about to see reversal. This isn't random. It's spiritual justice. And it's been building quietly for months, maybe years. You were only one step away. And you took it. That final step in pain or faith, it completed the circle. Now comes revelation. The hourglass isn't empty. The next chapter is about to be read aloud. You're part of a soul family receiving divine updates before they happen. You were never alone. When the message arrives, whether it's a call, a voice, or a whisper, it will feel like something you dreamed of but stopped believing could happen. It may come from someone else's lips, but it'll carry heaven's weight. And you'll know, this didn't happen by chance. It happened because you made one last brave move. Now the truth can't be held back. Some will regret how they treated you. Some will speak what they were once afraid to say. Others will stay silent, stunned. But you'll feel it in your bones. This is your divine announcement. Your spirit knew. You may have questioned your path, wondered if your prayers vanished into space. But God was moving. In people, in timing, in silence. He was arranging your breakthrough. That silence wasn't absence. It was preparation. Your last action shouted louder than 1,000 prayers, asterisk, I'm ready now. Asterisk. And heaven replied, asterisk, then let us begin. Asterisk. This news isn't meant to break you. It's meant to break what's been blocking you. It will feel like an explosion of truth. A veil torn. A lie exposed. A love revealed. The world will tilt, but only because it's finally turning in your favor. And yes, someone will be shocked you made it this far. You didn't fold when pressure crushed you. You didn't flee when tempted. You stood. And in your quiet strength, you passed a test you didn't even know existed. Now comes the reward. A revelation that shifts your timeline. Someone is about to speak your name, and they never forgot you. They just didn't know how to return. But heaven's weight is pressing on them now. And when they speak, the truth they carry will ignite your soul. This is your time. Don't shrink from the spotlight. You weren't made to stay hidden. That last brave decision you made, it changed everything. Your spiritual rank has shifted. Now comes the proof. You've prayed for those who hurt you, loved without applause, stood when no one noticed. Heaven never forgot a second of it. The news that's coming is God's way of balancing the scales. For every rejection, every false word, every slammed door, this is your divine return. You may feel nervous. You may want to run from the truth. But don't. God says, asterisk, now I'll show you why I made you wait. Asterisk. The delay wasn't denial, it was design. Because if this came sooner, you wouldn't have believed it. You weren't ready. But now you are, stronger, wiser, softer in the right ways. This is divine timing. It's going to feel like a plot twist, because it is. The angels are still writing. And this next chapter is titled, The Reveal. You're going to feel seen in a way you never have. Someone will speak your truth back to you. And your spirit will rise and say, asterisk, yes. That's me. Asterisk. Don't downplay how far you've come. That last moment of release changed more than you'll ever know. It realigned your name with heaven's plan. And heaven smiled. Because you stopped shrinking. You stopped apologizing for your light. You realized peace costs less than people-pleasing. And that one moment of clarity birthed this entire transformation. The message that's coming, it's both an ending and a beginning. It will bring closure, and open a new door. Yes, you'll cry. But this time from relief. From awe. From knowing God was always working, even in the stillness. Your name is being whispered into rooms you've never entered. Not by accident, but by alignment. Some forgot how they mistreated you. But God didn't. And now they will be reminded. Not through revenge, but through your rising. You won't have to explain yourself. The truth will speak first. That shocking announcement? It's confirmation. Your breakthrough never needed anyone's permission. That last act of bravery, it shifted the tide. You are not who you were. And it's time the world sees who you've become.